Hello, it's Ling from Shanggong Chinese Medicine Wellness Center. Welcome to March. Do you know what March is? You may not know this, and many people don't know about this. So let me tell you, March is actually Nutrition Month. Now, as a registered dietitian as well, many of you know me as your success coach, and I am also a registered dietitian. That is what I went to university for. I did a bachelor's degree as well as a master's degree in nutrition. I love the topic of nutrition and especially its impact in our health and well-being. So March being Nutrition Month, we're going to do two videos sharing with you really what is the concept of healthy eating, nutrition, healthy diet, as well as an overall healthy lifestyle. Today in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 quick, easy tips, like so easy because I like to make it easy and simple. So literally you can take it and run with it. 3 easy tips of how to improve your nutritional status. That is a mouthful word or phrase. So basically means what are 3 things you can do today, starting today, that will improve your overall health by improving your food intake and your overall diet, how healthy it is. Now let's first talk about the word diet. Many people, when they hear the word diet, they think about restriction or they think about something very specific. You know, diet for people with diabetes or Atkins diet or South Beach diet. Those are the kind of already fading out the trend, or keto diet, low carb, high carb, low fat, non-fat. Many people right away start thinking about certain type of very specific restrictive diet or way of eating. Really what the word diet it means is actually driven from the ancient Greek. It means the way of life. Now think about it. What you eat is exactly diet, is the way you live your life. It is way bigger. We all know we humans eat for way bigger reasons than just to nourish ourselves, especially in today's society where we have plenty, we have abundant of food. We don't, like our ancestors, they were eating to survive. And we don't eat just to survive. We eat for social reasons, we eat for psychological reasons. So today in the 3 tips, I really want to share with you simple ways you can implement very easily and simply to make your diet much more healthier. The first one is actually very similar of how you improve your wealth. Yes, I believe health is wealth. So the first tip is diversify. Yes, just like your investment, you want to diversify your investment. When you look at what food you're eating every single day, you also want to see a variety. You want to see a diversified types of food. Every single meal, you want to include different types of food. This is a very simple concept. You really don't need to think about, again, for those who are familiar with something called Canada's Food Guide. And there was one previous version that has rainbows. Remember that one? That's during the time I went to school, I studied those, and that was like, oh yeah, that was a document we worshipped as dietitians, and it has very specific food groups. And that has been evolved, and I'm very glad to see that, because we don't want to be so fixated on I need to have food on different groups, from dairy, from grain food, from vegetables and fruits, from whatever. Just to know, when you look at every single time you're eating, you want to incorporate different varieties of food. Every single meal, I always encourage my clients to see some of healthy vegetables and fruits and grains, multi-grains preferably, and some sort of a healthy protein and some sort of different other nutrients that you enjoy. So whatever way, if you go into each and every meal, you look at your plate, you look at what you're eating, then simply ask yourself, okay, can I diversify this? Can I add something else, different food into this to make it even more interesting, to make it even more fun? For example, breakfast. Give me an example of when my son ate this morning. Cereals, particularly Cheerios. I'm not promoting this brand, just to say exactly what he had. And he always enjoys, of course, being a 6-year-old, those ones coated with sugar, it's higher in sugar content, and I don't say no to those. And what I do is I actually mix that with another type of multi-grain cereals. So my son actually enjoys the cereals, and it's diversified. And also the kind of milk I'm using as well is, again, this is just how I practice my life, how I practice with my family, whatever. Those are just some ideas of how you can diversify, right? If you enjoy oat milk or soy milk, that is another way to diversify your intake. And another way, add some blueberries to your cereals. Have you thought about that? Or cut up some strawberries to add that into your cereals. That is a way to diversify your meal. That is breakfast. Lunch, if you're at work, you're grabbing a sandwich, what can you do to diversify that? Maybe to add a side salad, or maybe to add a piece of fruit as a dessert sort of deal. Again, simple concept. The key thing is to incorporate this change or this idea into your everyday life. Remember, diet is driven from ancient Greek. The word is dieta. It means the way of life. So every single day, if you keep asking yourself, okay, what can I do to diversify my meal? Then you will have the opportunity to increase the different types of food you're eating. Therefore, you're improving how healthy it is for your diet. That's tip number 1, diversify. Tip number 2, everything in moderation. I hear from a lot of people, my clients included, and particularly my mother, is, oh, you don't want to eat this because it's bad. Oh, you want to eat a lot of this because it's good. When it comes to our food, just to remember, moderation is a key word. There's no such thing as bad food. There's no such thing as magical food. As long as we enjoy it, then we can incorporate every single thing into our diet. A lot of people look at me and they ask, oh, you're a dietitian, what do you eat? You don't eat ice cream, right? You don't eat cake, right? You don't eat chocolate, right? The fact is, I eat everything, but I never ever finish a chocolate bar at one sitting. Maybe I'll have a couple squares, and I really enjoy those couple squares of chocolate. My mouth is watering right now. And I enjoy the piece of cake at occasions, at celebrations, at birthday parties, and I enjoy ice cream during the hot summer day, and I'm out with my family. We're going to a ice cream store that we love. It's an outing, it's fun, and I ask for a kid's scoop. So moderation refers to how often you eat this type of food and how much. So keep it moderate, right? Nowadays, we are being trained in today's society that we want a lot. We want great value. You know, if you go to an ice cream store, sometimes I notice when I take my son to an ice cream store, again, he's only 6, so they have a kid scoop opportunity, like option. Yet I do find the staff there are so nice. They're trying to give us a lot of value by giving him a gigantic scoop. And later on, I made a practice. I just tell them, I literally show them, just give them a very small kid scoop. I'll pay for the full price. The idea is not about for me anyway. It's not about I'm paying the price and I want to have a lot of the food. I understand that's not necessarily good for my health. So, and I just say, can we have a kid scoop of chocolate ice cream? That's my son's favorite. And can you just make it really small, like a small kid size? And my son is always satisfied. He's not saying, oh, I want it bigger, because that is not what we promote. More is not necessarily better. Same idea. You can incorporate a lot of different foods. And I do in my family as well. We love vegetables. We love fruits. We love a lot of the healthier versions of different food, salads and stir fries being Chinese, and multi-grains. I love multi-grains. You know, it's having all of those and have more of those and have we may be having, does my family eat McDonald's? My husband doesn't. He doesn't care about it. Yet me and my child, yeah, we do eat McDonald's maybe once a month. So again, moderation. How often and how much? Healthy food, you want to have it more often and more of that. Less healthy food, everybody knows what healthy food is what unhealthy food is. Incorporate all of those food and have it moderately. That's your second tip. And the third tip is really to bring your mind into your food. What do I mean by that? Very often in today's society, we're being rushed through everything. You rush to work, well actually first you rush to get up, get out of the bed, you rush through your breakfast routine, you rush to work, you rush through lunch, you rush through your work, you rush home, you rush your kids, and you rush to hockey or soccer, whatever, and then you're, at the end of the day, you're like, oh, I rushed through the entire day. What did I eat? I have no idea. Our mind is not connected with the food. It doesn't mean that you have to have a seated meal every single time. I still do eat while, don't tell the police people, eat while I'm driving. However, I always remind myself of what I am doing. I rarely do that. Only if I have to, that I will eat something while I'm driving because, whatever, I'm really utilizing my time. And at the same time, every single time I eat, I make a commitment to connect with the food. What am I eating? I'm going to enjoy this meal. I'm going to enjoy this food. Next door to our clinic is a wonderful fried chicken place. Is it a healthy option? No, it's not. That being said, I do eat that once in a while. Again, maybe once every other month or something when I'm working here in the office, and I would enjoy a lunch over there. And that is truly the opportunity for me to really savor that meal. They have fantastic fried chicken burgers. Highly recommend. And again, in moderation. And when I enjoy that, my mind is not going to, oh, this is so not healthy. I'm gonna, my arteries is gonna clogged up. That's not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, wow, I'm so grateful for this meal. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy every single bite. And I'm 100% satisfied, and there's no guilty feeling at all. That is very important, because within our body, physiologically, it all works as every single time we have guilt feeling, stressed out feeling, anxious feeling, our body produces stress hormones. Those stress hormones is really, at the end of the day, does damage to our body. So when it could be the same chicken burger, I'm eating it, I'm enjoying it. Could be the same scenario. If I'm eating it, I'm stressed out, I'm feeling guilty, I'm feeling stressed out, I'm feeling anxious about how much fat is in this thing, then my body is going to react in such a way. That is what's going to damage my body, my health. All right. Again, moderation doesn't mean you can't, I'm going to be eating happily every single meal with fried chicken. Don't do that. Again, moderation is still a key. So if you can practice all of those 3 tips: 1, diversify your food intake. 2, everything in moderation. And 3 is to enjoy, be mindful of what you're eating. Then, nutritional wise, you are going to have a fantastic, really healthy diet. Again, what is diet? Dieta, the way of living. So have a fantastic day, and I'm going to share with you another great way to really live a very healthy lifestyle inside and out in the next video. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.